Robert here, and welcome to episode 6 of Monthly Submission Rankings, where I rank tracks that you submit to me every single month. Except this episode, we're not going to be ranking actual tracks, because for this episode, we're going to be ranking your favorite albums of all time. Yep, this long-awaited video was bound to happen. We did your favorite tracks of all time back in episode 2, and now for this episode, we are doing your favorite albums of all time. You had up until a couple weeks ago to submit what you think is your favorite album of all time, and we got 17 submissions, which is actually not that bad. And oh my god, I swear, a lot of you guys really submitted some great stuff. This list was freaking stacked for me to actually make, and I cannot wait to share that with you. Before we get started, please keep in mind that this ranking is based on my own personal opinion at the time of making this video. It's also based on my personal enjoyment and nostalgia as well. So if you agree or disagree with my ranking in general, that's fine. For anyone who did not submit to this ranking, if you want to tell me what your favorite album of all time is, you can just feel free to leave it down in the comment section. Oh yeah, and also from now on, I'm going to be doing this series in a different format in order for me to avoid massive copyright trouble. So, I've got no other fancy talk with me to say. Now, without any further ado, it's Monthly Submission Rankings, Episode 6, your favorite albums of all time. Enjoy. At number 17, we have What Do You Dong with Top Hits 45, submitted by DEC. Number 16, I placed Vastiv's Watch EP, submitted by Two's Prod. Number 15, I placed Coldplay's Music of the Spheres, which was submitted to me by the YouTube Studios Fan 2022. Number 14, I placed The Who's Who Are You, which was submitted by the Federal Express Fan 2022. Number 13, I placed Hums You Prefer an Astronaut, which was submitted to me by Big Jess. Number 12, I have placed Yellow Magic Orchestra Self-Titled, which was submitted to me by Lesley. Number 11, I have placed Nirvana's Nevermind, which was submitted to me by Raymond, Garza, Logo CEC, and Roblox Fanatic 2K6. Number 10, I have placed Avril Lavigne's Let Go, submitted by Christopher Tom. Number 9, I have placed Michael Giacchino's Spider-Man No Way Home soundtrack, which was submitted to me by aquateen Fan 1. Number 8, I have placed Michael Jackson's Thriller, which was submitted by Mark Auger. Number 7, I have placed Mansionair's Shadowboxer, which was submitted by Searman. Number 6, I have placed Odessa's A Moment Apart, which was submitted by LGalaxy. Number 5, I have placed BT's Underscore, which was submitted by DJ KamZ. Number 4, I have placed Pendulum's Immersion, which was submitted by retroGALAXY. Number 3, I have placed Aphex Twin Selected Ambient Works Volume 2, which was submitted to me by Johnny. Number 2, I placed BT's This Binary Universe, which was submitted by Waffles. And finally, number 1, because someone had to do it, Deadmau5's While One Is Less Than Two, submitted by David Sparps. Obvious is obvious. So yeah, there's my ranking proper. Thank you to everyone who has submitted to this episode. It is greatly appreciated. I'm not going to give out my thoughts on like literally every single album on this list, but let me just say, this list was stacked. Like my last place pick wasn't even that bad. It was just decent. The rest was just at least good stuff. And yeah, the top 3 are so damn obvious that the top 3 are my actual top 3 favorite albums of all time. While One Is Less Than Two, I made my stance clear time and time again that While One Is Less Than Two is my all-time favorite album. You have no idea how much of an absolute privilege it was for me to actually get that album on CD as like the first album I have in my collection. Like it's a privilege and an honor. And This Binary Universe and Selected Ambient Works Volume 2 are just as beautiful. And yeah, 2 other albums that are like my 10 out of 10s right there. And so is While One Is Less Than Two, obviously, duh. The other albums outside of my top 3, as expected, were just like very, very great. Like Pendulum's Immersion, I'd say this album would probably be in my top 20 favorite albums of all time. Like very close to the top 10. I feel like that if I were to make like a top 20 favorite album of all time list, it would probably land in like number 12 or something. so good. Easily my favorite Pendulum album. And then Mentionaire Shadow Boxer, this is actually a weird case because this is actually not Searman's favorite album of all time. That honor goes to Down to Earth. But this one is just as good. This one is just as good as Down to Earth. Like everything is so cohesive. The production is just fire AF. What an awesome album Shadow Boxer is. And yeah, like, again, a lot of you guys submitted some really great stuff. I'm sorry if this video was very rushed out. One, it's very late at night at the time I'm recording this video. Two, I'm doing these in a different format to make sure that I won't have to go through a bunch of copyright bullshit again. Also, from the next episode onwards, I'll try to make sure that I give out like at least like a comment for like each album on the list or something. Like, just whatever I do, I don't know. The next episode is gonna be the worst albums of all time, just because I'm kind of lazy like that. So yeah, the link to the form for the 7th episode of MSR will be in the description down below, and also the pinned comment as per usual. And the form will be closing on Monday, July 18th, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing how many people will submit to this. This should be a pretty interesting episode because in terms of albums, we started with the best and now we're going for the worst for the next episode. So yeah, we made it to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, share this one with your friends if you want to, and leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe as we're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.